The Mystery of Diana of Wales. Diana of Wales was born on July 1st, 1961, as Diana Frances Spencer. She married Charles, Prince of Wales, and from this union had two sons, Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, and Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. As Princess of Wales, Diana assumed royal duties on behalf of the Queen and represented her in office in the Commonwealth Kingdoms. She has celebrated in the media for her unconventional approach to the charity work. Initially, her sponsorship focused on children and youth, but later she became known for their involvement with AIDS patients and her campaign for the elimination of landmines. She also raised awareness to advocate for ways to help people affected by cancer and mental illness. As princess, Diana was initially noted for her shyness, but her charisma and kindness made her loved by the public and helped her reputation survive the bitter collapse of her marriage, as well suffering from bulimia and self-harm. Unfortunately, she died in a car accident on the north bank of the Seine River in Paris, France. His partner, Dodi Al-Fayed, and the driver of the car, Henry Paul, died in the same accident. The only survivor of the accident was Al-Fayed's bodyguard, Trevor Rhys Jones. No one except him was wearing a seat belt. Now, we're going to see the conspiracy theories about her death.
One of the most important is that of the paparazzi science. They followed her too much, and that the driver to get away from them started too fast, thus causing the accident. Apart from this, another hypothesis that states that the driver was intoxicated and it was a lot. It is easier for the car to get out of control. It is also said that there was a British intelligence that had paid the driver to cause the accident. This they say because the driver um, kept a large sum of money in his pockets. And another theory suggests that the previous owner of the car crashed 3 months after buying it, and it was damaged and the car could not go very fast since it could crash and the seat belts did not work. Well, now we will continue listening to more stories with David.
The British Secret Service saw the princess as a threat to the throne and the stability of the state, and they spied for years to the princess. The only survivor, who was the driver, is said to have been in contact with the MI6, and even more when he survived and planned the accident with the agency, and that the paparazzi were not paparazzi but members of the MI6. Also, the Secret Service planned he was a Muslim, and the kingdom did not agree that a public figure was with a man from another country and religion, and they were one day away from announcing their commitment, and the princess was also pregnant. There was also proof that they were going to get married because Toy was buying the ring the day before the accident, and it would be a scandal that he was the stepfather of the prince, and for this reason the kingdom decides to end their lives. The queen was the manager of the accident because the queen did not like the princess and did not want her as a part of the family, and when it was learned of Carlos' infidelity towards Diana, the queen fell silent and took away her princess title and made him return all the jewelry. After the death of the princess, she did not speak for 5 days, and it was seen that did not hurt at all. It is said that she faked her death because she was tired of everything, the paparazzi and everyone, and she faked death with the help of her boyfriend, who had enough money and they planned it and put other people's bodies.
They have also pointed out that the death of Princess Diana of Gales wouldn't have been to do the car accident, but that they point out that she was murdered. Anonymous says that the British royal family had Lady Di killed in August 1987 by order of Queen Elizabeth II because she had evidence that could incriminate royalty, including her ex-husband Charles of England, of sex trafficking and child abuse. This has been pointed out by the hacker group on its Twitter account Update Earth, in publication that was later deleted. This is when in 2020 Anonymous appears in the tweet, which was captured and translated by several users of the social network. They claimed that the son of Queen Elizabeth II kept a royal assistant by his side despite being aware of several of its alleged violations. They also recall that Prince Andrew of York, son of Queen Elizabeth II and brother of Charles, was a close friend of the pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, who committed suicide in his cell in August 2019. The visionary remained in custody awaiting trial by sexual exploitation, among other charges. Many of these theories are as viable as the same time nowhere and the time of the accident. More than 21 cameras would have recorded the accident, which the recording did not appear anywhere. There are many inconsistencies. One of the themes is the blood that remained in the drivers. Helps that blood was not from the driver, it was from someone else. Where it was said the accident was at 12 o'clock and he arrived at the hospital at 2 o'clock. What happened? It took hours, and the last one is said that Diana he got into the ambulance alive, but on the way they injected him with some chemical to make him die. And so many more were the day of Diana of Gales in still a mystery.